one of my favourite things about comedies, and specifically female-centric comedies, is that I tend to put them on for something relaxing and easy to watch, usually as background fluff. So if I'm doing something on the laptop, I will have the film to the side of me, and it's kind of company. And that means that they don't need to be mind-blowing or incredible to be enjoyable and to fit a purpose. And I feel like Dirty 30, the 2016 film, is a perfect example of where this film really suits the role. It's not so complicated that I need to pay attention, but it's not so dull that it becomes really dire background fluff. It actually is quite engaging and entertaining, but not too distracting. This is directed by Andrew Bush, written by Molly Prather and Mamrie Hart, and stars Hart alongside Adam Lustick, Joselyn Hughes, and Hannah Hart. And this, I'll read the description from IMDb, in fact. And this says, when the party is on, it is off the hook. Kate has only a few days to turn her life around before she turns Dirty 30. But with 3 besties and 0 rules, anything is possible. And, yeah, this goes quite insane. With this one, the sky is kind of the limit of what you can expect. That makes it very unpredictable. It's very wild, it's high energy, it's quite loud, quite intense and in your face. And I think that's probably why it keeps it quite engaging, even though not necessarily that much happens. But enough happens that it's relatively well developed and the characters are reasonably interesting, but not so interesting that I didn't really care what happened to them. I'm not the biggest fan of huge party films because I find them really in your face, but this one's it's pretty decent. Although some of the events are quite outrageous and unexpected, it's not so extreme that it becomes obnoxious and unbearable. It's actually alright. It's manageable. Had I been watching this, with my full attention, one of those films where you actually sit down on the sofa and don't move until it's finished, I don't know if I would have made it to the end. I think I would have lost interest. But doing it while I'm doing something else, it was comforting. It was nice, and it kept me going until the end, and I don't regret watching it. What's particularly scary is that I'm 29. I wasn't when I watched this, but now I'm almost 30, and this is a little bit scary in that respect. If you're looking for a film that's very easy to watch, doesn't require any real concentration, and it's quite funny. There are a few times that made me chuckle. The comedy style is pretty decent. The characters are generally likeable enough. I didn't hate anybody. Very well acted, high energy, high intensity. It's good fun. Don't take it too seriously. Have fun with it. Let it comfort you if that's what you're looking for, like I did. Dirty 30 is not the best film I've ever seen, but it's still pretty decent.